we got options, but I wanna let you know that I decided I finally.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded with my last video, but I had to heal, get everything together, and I just wanted to make this video today about the symptoms that I had leading up to the recent surgery that I got, and the type of surgery that I got and how the procedure went. So if you would like to listen to that and stay tuned and maybe, you know, get some knowledge over this, maybe this could help someone. That's the reason why I'm making these videos, to be honest. And I do hope this helps someone. It's kind of hard for me to talk about it because it's kind of something that I'm trying to move on from. But this is also something that I want to bring awareness to, because this is something that, you know, occurs with a lot of women, and we think that it's normal, but in reality it's like it's not. So I hope that I can bring as much awareness as I can to everybody. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to talk about my symptoms before I talk about the actual procedure that I got, what I had, etc. So there's like a list of symptoms that I've had. I'm wearing this big old jacket. Sorry, let's focus. There's a list of symptoms that I had that I thought were kind of normal, but then I came to realize like it's not. Being a woman comes with a lot of things, and oftentimes we think constant pain is normal when it's not. And so there was a lot of times where I was in pain, but I was like, you know what, maybe it's, you know, my hormones, or maybe it's because of my menstrual cycle. But in reality, it's like, no, like it's not normal. You know, let's get to the bottom of this. So some of my symptoms were that I was bloated. And by the way, I didn't even talk about it, but I had a cyst in my ovaries. It was 18 centimeters, and yeah, that's basically what we're gonna talk about. So some of the symptoms that I had was bloating, excessive bloating, and it wasn't a normal bloating because I remember my sister told me before I got surgery that my stomach looked lopsided. So it was like I looked pregnant, but it was like so weird, like my stomach looked lopsided. So that was like a big thing for me, because I was like, I thought I was gaining weight. I thought I was stepping into like my woman body, but in reality, it's just like, no, that's not normal. This is not normal. So it was weight gain. I had a really bad lower back pain. Back pain in general, but lower back pain, it was like excruciating lower back pain. Pelvic pain, and cramps, abdominal cramps, non-stop almost. And when I was reaching towards the date to my surgery, unexpected surgery, because I didn't even know I was expecting it, the cramps would get worse. So yeah. What else did I have? I was very tired fast. I was fatigued is one of those. I slept a lot, too much. I would get full really quickly from eating. So I would eat like one meal a day. And it just wasn't really healthy for me. That's why when I was not eating as much but still gaining weight, I was like, what's going on? Like you know, usually people lose weight for the most part. I know sometimes when you don't eat, you can form gas in your stomach and that will make you gain weight, but it's like I wasn't even eating for me to gain that weight. So it was very like, well, what's going on? Yeah, I got full very quickly. I had constipation. I would go sometimes 5 days without pooping. I also had irregular periods. So there was a month where my period would be heavy, another month where it would be regular, and another month where it would literally be a dot of blood. And so for me, I thought that was normal. I was like, okay, like, but it's like, no, if you really, really think about it, a dot of blood, like, where's the blood? The blood is going into the cyst with the ovary with the cyst in it. So it's just like, what's going on? You know, like, that's not normal. Hello, that's not normal. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. I couldn't work out. If I did an ab workout, my stomach, Like if I were to do a crunch, let me show you guys, and I would go up, I would literally be shaking, like my core would be like, and I was like, okay, well, there's that. And also when I did work out, I still wasn't losing weight. I had a workout routine, still wasn't losing weight. So that right there is proof enough. And the only time I did sense a change was when I was getting closer to my surgery date. I decided to change my diet the month before, and the cramps did go away, but the nausea, that's another symptom. The nausea was so bad. I'm not gonna even get into that because that alone is like, what is going on? And I'm pretty sure I'm missing like some more, but if I am, I'll probably put them on the screen. So yeah, those are the symptoms that I had. Yeah, I might think it's normal, but if it's been really tough lately, like I say, go get a checkup, guys. Alrighty, so the next phase into this video is gonna be talking about the type of surgery that I got, and what I had, and also the procedure technique that my surgeon did to remove this cyst. So let's just get right into it. First and foremost, I had this was my diagnosis. This is what I had. Let me not try to be fancy with the terms. This is what I had. I had an 18 centimeter endometriotic cyst in my right ovary. Endometrioma, also known as a chocolate cyst, is based on my research, and a right ovarian mass. And what they mean by a mass is just basically like, it can be anything. It can be a fibroid, it can be a tumor, it can be whatever, but they just saw a mass and they didn't know what it was. So yeah, it says estimated blood loss 50 milliliters. I have no idea what that means. I will be looking it up after this video. So yeah, and then his findings, because he, like I said, he kind of broke it down for me in this paper. He put large right-sided ovarian cyst with no remaining viable ovarian tissue, dense adhesions of posterior uterus and rectal sigmoid colon, intra-abdominal spillage of chocolate-like fluid, normal uterus and left tube and ovaries. So what he had to remove was my right ovary and the tubes along with the ovary. With doing the procedure, I took general anesthesia because the type of surgery that I got was a unilateral salpingo oophorectomy, which means the removal of one ovary and tube. And so, and it was an exploratory laparotomy, meaning he had to cut my stomach open to remove the cyst. It's not like the word, I don't know, a laparoscopy. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it. It wasn't that surgery. It was a exploratory laparotomy, and they had to cut me open. It's like a C-section cut, and they had to remove it. He cut it open, and he's seen like the cyst or whatever. And basically, he knew that he had to cut the ovary along with the tubes. And while cutting it, the cyst bursted and chocolate-like fluid, the cyst ruptured, sorry, let me use their terms, ruptured, and the chocolate-like fluid was spilled. So because it spilled, he had to clean it up. So yeah, after it bursted, here it says the uteroovarian on the right side was isolated and clamped and trisected with the ligature. If you guys paid me $1 million and you guys told me what does that mean, I would lose the $1 million, personally, me. But yeah, and it says the right ovary and tube were sent to pathology for testing to see if it was benign, and it was, in Jesus' name. And so it says copious irrigation was performed until all spillage was removed. So they try to remove all of the spills that basically came out of the cyst. So yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I never would have thought that I would have had an endometriotic cyst, and that's just crazy. And then basically he finished it up, closed the wound with dermabound. I'm really trying. Dermabound glue, closed it. I would put my wound on the screen, but that's a little too personal. Y'all not gonna see my poom poom for the free. But it's closed now. It healed very beautifully. I do need to buy some vitamin E oil to you know, get rid of the scarring, but he did a really good job. My surgeon did a great job, and he's really good at what he does. He was on high demand, and I can see why. And so I'm just very grateful that I was able to get the surgery and get those things removed. But it's definitely a scary situation, something I never thought that I would be in, but I'm just grateful that I am able to get that surgery. So if you guys would like to know more information, I would gladly be of help as much as I can. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video, I guess. I don't know, guys. I'm a little nervous, but yeah. I hope this video helped.